Today we're going to bust myths. Did you know that there are totally false ideas that affect the lives of cats? These myths are not only wrong, but they also influence how people perceive these wonderful companions. Stay until the end because we'll debunk 9 of the most harmful myths and, I assure you, some will surprise you. Let's get started. Myth 1. Cats always land on their feet. Have you ever heard that cats have 7 lives? This myth is closely related to the idea that they always land on their feet. Although it may seem magical, how they spin in the air, this myth is not only false, but extremely dangerous. Cats possess a reflex called the air riding reflex, which allows them to twist their body in the air to try to land on their feet. This mechanism is amazing, but it has limits. On short falls they don't have time to position themselves, and on very high falls, even if they land on their feet, the impact can cause serious fractures and internal injuries that can be devastating. Also, did you know that cats are incredibly curious animals? This curiosity can lead them to explore balconies, windows and dangerous edges without measuring the consequences. A flying bird or the movement of a leaf can be enough to make them jump without considering the distance to the ground. To protect them, here are some practical tips. 1. Install safety nets on windows and balconies. 2. Supervise your cat in high places. 3. Provide stimulation in the home such as interactive toys or safe areas where they can climb, to reduce their need to explore dangerous areas. This myth not only misinforms, but also puts the lives of our feline friends at risk. So remember, protecting your cat is more than an act of love, it is ensuring their well-being and safety. Myth 2. Cats scratch everything. Does your couch look like a battlefield? This myth causes many people to avoid having cats, but the truth is that cats don't scratch out of malice or rebellion, it's something natural and necessary for them. So, before you blame your kitty, let me explain why this behavior happens and how you can control it. Cats scratch mainly for 3 reasons. 1. Marking their territory. When they scratch a surface, they leave visible marks and deposit pheromones from their glands on their paws. It's their way of saying, "This place is mine." 2. Caring for their nails. By scratching, they remove the dead layers of their nails, keeping them healthy and ready for any adventure. 3. Stretching and strengthening their muscles. The act of scratching allows them to stretch deeply, which is crucial for their physical health. To protect your furniture, offer attractive scratching posts with textures like cardboard or sisal, and place them near the areas your cat already scratches. Positively reinforce his behavior by rewarding him when he uses the scratching post. While he learns, protect the furniture with double-sided tape or a background. A study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science showed that access to appropriate scratching posts significantly reduces destructive behavior in cats. In addition, cats that live in enriched environments with toys, scratching posts, and elevated spaces show fewer signs of stress and greater well-being. So, do cats scratch everything? False. They just need appropriate places to satisfy their instinct. Myth 3. Cats are unkind and treacherous. Have you ever heard that cats are cold or selfish? This myth has done a lot of harm, keeping many people from discovering the wonderful relationship that can develop with a cat. But the truth is that this myth couldn't be further from the truth. Cats are naturally independent animals, which is sometimes misinterpreted as a lack of affection or interest. However, recent studies, such as those conducted at Oregon State University, have shown that cats form deep bonds with their owners, comparable to the bonds that children develop with their caregivers. Why do cats seem unkind? Cats have a unique style of socializing. Unlike dogs, who seek constant attention, cats prefer to interact on their own terms, valuing their personal space. This doesn't mean they don't love you, but they express their affection differently. Furthermore, trust with a cat is gained through patience, not by imposing it. Forcing them to interact can generate rejection, but respecting their pace will allow you to build an incredibly strong connection. Finally, each cat has its own personality. Some are more sociable and affectionate, while others are more reserved. Understanding and respecting their character is key to enjoying a harmonious relationship with them. How do cats show affection? Cats have subtle and charming ways of showing affection, even if they don't do it as exuberantly as dogs do. A soft purr is a clear sign that they feel comfortable and happy with you. When they rub against your legs or head, they are marking you as part of their family, a gesture full of affection. Slow blinks, known as the cat kiss, are a sign of trust and deep affection. Even just following you around the house is their way of saying, "I want to be with you." These small gestures reflect the unique and special love that cats feel for their owners. Did you know this? In Japan, cats are a symbol of good fortune and are considered noble animals. Science has even discovered that living with cats can reduce stress and improve emotional health. A cat not only offers you company, but can also be your best teacher of calm and patience. So, are cats unfriendly and treacherous? Not at all. They are simply unique beings who prefer relationships based on mutual respect. If anyone says otherwise, they have probably never had the privilege of earning a cat's trust. Myth 4. Pregnant women should avoid cats. Have you been told that you should get rid of your cat if you are pregnant? This myth has led to many unnecessary abandonments, but the reality is clear: a well-cared-for cat poses no danger to a pregnant woman. What is toxoplasmosis? Toxoplasmosis is a parasitic disease caused by the parasite Toxoplasma gondii. Although it can be dangerous for pregnant women due to the risk of transmission to the fetus, the role of the cat in this equation is minimal. Although toxoplasmosis can be dangerous for pregnant women, the risk of transmission from a cat is minimal. For this to occur, the cat must be infected, usually by consuming raw meat or hunting rodents, and infected feces must remain exposed for at least 24 to 48 hours. Contrary to popular belief, the main sources of risk for toxoplasmosis for humans are not cats, but rather poorly washed fruits and vegetables, raw or undercooked meat, and contaminated water. The likelihood of contracting toxoplasmosis from your cat is extremely low if you follow proper hygiene practices. If you are pregnant and have a cat, there is no cause for alarm. You can safely live with your feline by following these practical tips. Clean the litter box daily to prevent the toxoplasmosis parasite from becoming infectious, wear gloves and wash your hands afterwards, or ask someone else to do this task. Feed your cat commercial or cooked food to eliminate the risk of infection, and keep your cat indoors to prevent it from hunting potentially infected animals. This myth is not only false, but it perpetuates the unnecessary abandonment of cats. With proper information and simple precautions, you can enjoy the company of your feline while you wait for the arrival of your baby. Myth 5. Cats don't get along with dogs. Who hasn't heard the phrase, "They fight like cats and dogs"? This myth has caused many people to be hesitant to bring these two species together under the same roof. But the reality is different. Cats and dogs can become great companions, as long as they are given a chance and it is done correctly. Why does this myth arise? The idea that cats and dogs are natural enemies arises from their differences in body language and behavior. Dogs greet each other by wagging their tails enthusiastically, but cats can see this as a threat. In addition, cats tend to be more cautious, which is sometimes mistaken for rejection. However, with an appropriate introduction, they can live together harmoniously and even form emotional bonds. Keys to harmonious coexistence. The first impression is crucial to achieve a harmonious coexistence between a cat and a dog. To ease their integration, start with gradual introductions. Don't put them together straight away, allow them to get used to each other's scent, exchanging blankets or toys. Make sure your cat has a safe space where it can retreat if it feels uncomfortable, such as a separate room or a high scratching post. Supervise initial interactions using leashes or barriers to prevent the dog from bullying the cat. Positively reinforce their good behavior by rewarding them with petting or treats when they are calm and respectful. Finally, respect their timing and don't force them to interact if one of them is not ready. Patience is the key to success. With a proper introduction and some patience, cats and dogs can learn to live together, play together, and even become best friends. Don't hesitate to give them the chance to be part of the same family. Myth 6. Cats can't learn tricks. Have you ever thought that teaching tricks is a dog's thing? Well, it's time to bust this myth and give cats the credit they deserve. Although they have a reputation for being independent and untrainable, cats are surprisingly intelligent and capable of learning tricks. You just need to know how to motivate them. Why can cats learn tricks? Cats have a great learning capacity based on observation and repetition. Their hunting instinct makes them curious and attentive, making them excellent candidates for learning new skills. The key is to work with their nature. Positive reinforcement is key. Cats respond very well to rewards such as treats, petting or soft words, as long as they are rewarded immediately after the desired behavior. Training sessions should be short but frequent, as cats have a shorter attention span than dogs. Also, finding the right motivation is essential. It can be their favorite food, a special toy, or even a cardboard box. With these approaches, training becomes a positive and effective experience. With patience and consistency, cats can learn amazing tricks. One study showed that cats trained with positive reinforcement methods not only learn tricks, but also develop a closer relationship with their owners. This type of interaction stimulates their mind and reduces stress, improving their quality of life. With patience and the right technique, your cat can learn amazing tricks. Remember, each one has its own pace, but all have the potential to surprise. Myth 7. It's normal for cats to pass hairballs. Do you think it's normal for your cat to pass hairballs often? Although many people think so, it's not. This can be a sign that something is wrong with their health. Let's see how you can help them feel better. Why do cats pass hairballs? Cats groom themselves constantly, which causes them to ingest small amounts of dead hair. Normally, this hair passes through the digestive system and is eliminated in the feces. However, if a cat passes hairballs frequently, it can be a sign of problems such as excessive hair ingested due to intense shedding or skin problems such as dermatitis, stress, or anxiety that lead to compulsive grooming, or digestive difficulties that prevent hair from moving properly through the system. These factors can cause hair to accumulate in the stomach, forming balls that are difficult to eliminate. Although they may seem harmless, hairballs can cause serious complications, such as intestinal obstructions. This occurs when a hairball blocks passage in the digestive tract, which may require surgical intervention. How to prevent hairballs? Preventing hairballs is easier than treating their complications. Brush your cat regularly, especially if he has long hair, to reduce the dead hair he ingests. Provide a diet rich in fiber and keep him hydrated with fresh water or fountain-type waterers. Use supplements such as malt pastes to facilitate hair removal and reduce his stress by creating a calm environment with toys and safe places to rest. Consult your veterinarian if your cat frequently vomits hairballs, has constipation, diarrhea, bald spots, or coughs without expelling anything. It could be asthma. Frequent hairballs can indicate a health problem. Myth 8. Cats don't feel love for their owners. Who said that cats don't have a heart? This myth makes you think that they are indifferent, but science and experience prove otherwise. Cats are affectionate and loyal, in their own way. What does science say about cat attachment? A study conducted at Oregon State University showed that cats develop a secure attachment to their owners, similar to the one children form with their caregivers. Cats not only see their owners as providers of food, but also as a source of security and comfort. So yes, your cat really loves you. Cats have very subtle ways of showing their love. If your cat purrs when it is with you, it is because it feels safe and happy by your side. By rubbing against you, it marks you with its pheromones, considering you part of its family. Their slow blinks are the equivalent of a kiss full of trust and affection. If they follow you around the house, it's because they enjoy your company and want to be close to you. And when they sleep next to you or on you, they show you their utmost trust by sharing their most vulnerable moment. Each of these gestures reflects the special affection they feel for you. Why do some people think cats are indifferent? This myth probably arises because cats are more independent than dogs and don't always seek attention in an obvious way. However, their independence doesn't mean they don't feel affection, it just means they have a different way of showing it. A cat's love is not only emotionally enriching, but also brings proven benefits, such as reducing stress, improving cardiovascular health, and combating loneliness with their reassuring company. Cats not only feel love, but they are masters at building relationships based on trust and respect. If someone says cats are cold or indifferent, they've probably never experienced the special bond that is formed by sharing your life with one. So the next time your cat looks at you with those blinking eyes or rubs against your leg, remember. It's his way of saying, I love you. Myth 9. Cats should be mothers at least once. Have you ever been told that cats need to be mothers to be happy? This is one of the most persistent and damaging myths surrounding felines. Not only is it completely false, but it also contributes to cat abandonment and overpopulation. Let's debunk this belief and explain why spaying is the best decision for their health and well-being. Unlike humans, cats do not experience an emotional need to have babies. Their drive to reproduce is guided by biological instincts, not a conscious desire. Furthermore, allowing a cat to have babies does not improve her quality of life or health, but can expose her to unnecessary risks. Cats do not need to be mothers to be happy or healthy. In fact, spaying is the best way to ensure their physical and emotional well-being. As responsible pet owners, we must put myths aside and make informed decisions that benefit both our pets and the feline community at large. Female cats have unique characteristics that make them fascinating, especially when it comes to their behavior and physiology. Do you want to discover the secrets that make them so special? Then you can't miss the video you're watching now, 13 surprising facts you didn't know about female cats. Click and find out everything. Have you noticed how many misconceptions there are about cats? Now it's your turn, what other myths have you heard? Leave them in the comments so that together we can continue to debunk these beliefs. Give it a like if you love cats and share this video so that more people discover the truth. See you in the next video.